Hello, and welcome to this yoga class for beginners. My name is Michelle, and I've created this slow flow practice with some basic yoga poses to get you started on your yoga journey. I won't be using any yoga props in this practice, but if that is something that you are using in your practice, by all means, bring them in. And let's get started in our first pose, which will be a standing pose at the top of our mat. So coming into mountain pose at the top of your mat, having your feet hip width distance, palms of the hands facing forward. And I forgot, I have a quote here that I wanted to bring into our practice. I thought it was very appropriate for this yoga for beginners. And it is, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can, by Arthur Ashe. Palms of the hands facing forward. Let's bring the shoulders up to the ears, back and down. And just right away, feeling yourself connected to your mat and your body. Inviting the eyes to softly close, relaxing your jaw. Taking a big breath in and a big breath out. Once again, big breath in through the nose, filling up your belly. Slow, open mouth exhale. And now relaxing the hands, drop the chin to the chest, and we're going to take some neck rolls. I always like to start warming up with the neck, so just gently rolling the head to the right. And if it feels good to take it all the way around, then go ahead and do that, or just make some half circles. And just really listening to what the neck has to say here. And the next time the chin comes to the chest, reverse, go in the opposite direction if you're taking full circles, or continue your half circles. Making sure not to lock your knees, have a little micro bend in the knees. And then coming back with the chin to the chest. Draw your shoulders back and down. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Bringing your head back up to center. And now taking your hands, making really tight fist, and just rotate through the wrist. And shaking that out. Let's bring the hands to the hips, shifting your weight over onto your left leg. Bring that right leg out in front, and we're going to point and flex through the right foot. Rotate through the ankle. And bringing that right foot back, shifting your weight into your right leg, left leg out in front. Same thing here, point and flex. Rotate through the ankle. And then bringing that left foot back, coming back into your mountain pose. Keep your hands on your hips. We're going to come into warrior two, stepping that right leg all the way back. And then you're going to pivot that foot. So the outer edge of your foot is to the short edge of your mat. And now in our warrior two pose, we want to do our best to have the front heel aligned with the arch of the back foot, bending into your front knee. And we want to have the hips and the chest facing towards the long edge of the mat. So from here, holding here, then extend your arms out to the side with the palms facing down. Draw the shoulders down and shoulders together. So we are always in an active pose when we are doing a yoga flow of any kind. We're activating the muscles. So we want to bend into that front knee and also think of opening up that knee. You can gaze down, see if you can see your big toe. Good. Actively pressing through the outer edge of that right foot. And now you can take a gaze over your left middle finger in your warrior two pose. Breathing in and out through your nose. And always allowing yourself to continue to feel and adjust if you need to. So once you get into the pose, it doesn't mean that you just stay there. We're always looking for a little bit more sensation, a little bit more opening. Let's take one more breath. Turning your head forward, coming into reverse triangle. We're going to straighten that left leg, lower your right hand back behind your right thigh, flip your left palm up, and then we're going to send that left hand up and back. Both legs are nice and straight and strong, feeling the stretch through your left side body. Your head can slightly be tilted to the right, or maybe you look down, whichever feels better for you and your neck. Taking one more breath, breathing in and out through your nose. Bringing the upper body back up, back into your warrior two arms. So palms are facing down. We're going to bend back into our left knee, back into warrior two. And now coming into extended side angle. Bending that left elbow, bring your left forearm to your left thigh. Now we're not just dumping all our weight here, we're lifting up. And then we're going to reach that right arm up and over to the left, keeping this long line of lengthening going on through the right side. Draw the shoulders down from the ears. Very nice. One more breath. Coming back up into your warrior two, palms facing down. Let's take a look back over that left hand. Big breath in, big breath out. Looking forward once again, straighten your left leg, hands to the hips. Now we're going to transition back into our mountain pose. So we're just going to heel toe that right foot in until it's in enough where you can just step forward, coming back to the top of your mat. Mountain pose, palms of the hands reaching forward, closing the eyes, grounding down through the feet. Tuck the tailbone down, opening up your chest. Notice what you feel going on in your body. Lots of activation of energy, the muscles heating up. All good stuff here. Let's take one more breath. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Hands to the hips. We're going to do all this on the other side. So now we're going to step our left leg all the way back, coming into warrior two. I'm going to be facing to my back towards you. So again, finding your foundation in your legs, giving yourself plenty of time to adjust. And we want to have the hip bones, the chest facing the long edge of the mat, opening up that right knee, and then extend your arms out to the side, palms facing down, shoulder blades together and down, active through the back. Now taking your gaze over your right hand, middle finger, pausing there, breathing here. Maybe you sink a little deeper into that right knee. As long as it's staying right over the ankle. One more breath here. Looking forward, straightening your right leg, coming into our reverse triangle. Left hand's going to come back behind that left thigh, flip the right palm up, and then send that right arm up over to the left. Nice side bend here. Nice and strong through the legs still. Notice if that right shoulder is kind of hugging up towards the ear. Draw it down. Last breath here. Coming back to warrior two, both palms facing down. Bend back into your right knee. Extended side angle. Bending your right elbow, right forearm to that right thigh. Lifting the upper body up, not sinking down. And then reaching that left arm up and over, opening up your chest, shoulders draw down the back. One more breath here, big breath in. Take an open mouth exhale. Inhale, coming back up to warrior two. We're going to pause, breathe here, gazing over the right hand, middle finger. Inhale. Exhale. Looking forward, straightening that right leg, hands to the hips, heel toe, that left foot in, and then stepping up to the top of your mat, mountain pose once again. Definitely feeling all of that heat in the legs, the body. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And now reach your arms all the way up. Inhale. And then we're going to exhale, open the arms back up, sending them back. And then you're going to lean forward, coming into a forward fold here. Exhale it all the way down. Pausing here, forward fold. Let the arms just hang down. Let your head be heavy. Let's grab onto opposite elbows. Ragdoll here. Nice stretch for the low back, hamstrings. One more breath. Release the arms down. Bring your hands to your shins or to your thighs. We're going to inhale, come into a half lift. So a nice flat back. Draw the shoulders down your back. And then exhale, fold it forward once again. Beautiful. Bend your knees generously, hands to your mat. We're going to step the feet back, coming onto our hands and knees into tabletop. Good. So in our tabletop, we want to have the shoulders over the hands, hips are over the knees, feet are hip width distance, and our fingers are spread nice and wide. And we'll come into a few rounds of cat and cow here. You're going to inhale, drop your belly, send your tailbone up towards the sky, reach the heart forward, draw the shoulders back, looking forward. This is our cow. And then exhale, pressing it up and away into cat. So dome your spine, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone under. Arms are nice and strong. Inhale, come back into your cow, dropping the belly, tailbone up towards the sky, looking forward. Exhale, press it away, coming into cat. Let's take that one more time. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And coming back into flat back, neutral spine, child's pose. You're going to widen your knees, bringing them as far out as you can. I like to bring them to the edges of my mat. Bring the big toes in together. Send your hips right back towards those heels as deeply as you can, trying to keep those hips rooted to your heels as you then lift and extend out of your low back. Walking your arms forward, lowering your head, forehead to mat. Soften through the arms, soften through the shoulders. Allowing the upper body, the heart to melt to the floor. Relaxing your jaw, your facial muscles. Resting pose here. We'll take 5 slow, deep breaths here. Last breath. Big breath in, filling up your belly, filling up your back. Open mouth, exhale with a sigh. Sliding the hands back in towards you, coming back up into tabletop. This time bring the legs in together and then just swing the feet over to the right. Shift yourself over to the left. We'll come into a seated butterfly pose. Bringing the soles of your feet together, holding on to your toes or your ankles. And let's take a few rocks side to side. As we rock side to side, just really feel into yourself, grounding down through your sit bones and the hips, finding kind of that little sweet spot right in the center. And then press the knees down, take an inhale, lifting again up out of the low back, all the way up through the crown of your head. As you exhale, reach your heart forward. And when you find that sweet part of the stretch for the inner thighs, then allow the upper body to just round forward, soften into this forward fold. You can release the grip of the hands on the toes or the ankles and find a relaxing position for the arms. Maybe your forearms are able to come to the floor, or you kind of just rest them on your legs here. And dropping your chin in towards your chest. Slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose. Taking one more breath here. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Coming all the way back up. We will take a pause here at the top. Just notice what you feel. Letting the shoulders relax, the jaw relax. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Opening the eyes. Very nice. Coming into straddle pose. So extending the legs out to the side as far as is comfortable for your body. This is a great pose to get into our hamstrings. Placing your hands on your mat in front of you. Take an inhale, lengthen, and then as you exhale, begin to walk yourself forward into your fold. Now, maybe for you that just looks right here. You're good. You're feeling a stretch through the hamstring. That's great. Stay there. And then maybe after a while, you're able to walk yourself a little further out in front. It's all about just allowing the body to have the time to soften the muscles. So here we want to disengage the muscles rather than activating them like we did in our standing poses. So notice here, if the quads want to engage, the knees want to lock, you want to let that go. And then allow your head to be heavy, dropping the chin in towards your chest. Inviting in those slow, deep, full breaths in and out through your nose. One more breath here. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Walking the upper body back up, we'll take that pause just like we did in our butterfly pose, allowing the body to release any inflammation, any stress, any tension that was there. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Good. Opening the eyes. Bring your hands to the backs of your knees, supporting, bringing the knees up, and then send the legs out in front of you. I'm just going to turn this way on my mat and give those legs a little wiggle and a little shake. And now making our way down onto our backs. Lower yourself down nice and easy. Bring the knees into the chest once you get here, hugging the knees and taking a few rocks side to side. Good. Let's extend the legs all the way up, feet towards the ceiling, holding on to the backs of your thighs, and just point and flex through your feet. Rotate through the ankles. Bending the knees once again. Open your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. And now let the legs fall over to the right, coming into a supine twist. Doing your best to have that left hip stacked over the right. And then taking a look over to the left. Allowing the body to completely be at ease here. And inhaling fully to your belly. Open mouth exhale. Bringing your head back to center. Bringing the knees back up. And then letting the knees and the legs fall over to the left. Twisting over to this side. You can turn your head to the right. And taking a full breath in here on this side. Big breath in to the belly. Open mouth exhale. Bringing your head back to center. Bringing the knees back in. And wrap the arms around the legs. Give a big squeeze here. Open up that low back. Big breath in. Exhale it all out. Release the arms. Let the arms just fall to the floor with the palms facing up. Lower your feet to your mat and then extending the legs all the way out, coming into our final pose, Shavasana. You can bring the feet towards the corners of your mat. Let your feet just fall open to the sides, really allowing your whole lower body to relax and letting your upper body sink down. Gently, softly closing your eyes, relaxing your jaw. Taking a full breath in through the nose, filling up your whole body. Take a slow, open mouth exhale, letting the body decompress, de-stress. And now just breathing normally through your nose. Taking this time to tune in, notice how your body's feeling. Allowing all of this fresh oxygen and good energy that you've alivened in your body to kind of push out anything that was stuck or stagnant. Just letting your whole body be lit up here from the inside out. Now taking a nourishing, full inhalation in and an open mouth, cleansing exhale out. Bringing movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles. Gently rocking your head side to side. And then bring the legs in together. Reach the arms back behind you. Point through the toes. Reach through the fingers. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring the arms up. Bring your feet to your mat. And then we're going to hug the knees in. Taking a few rocks side to side. And then rolling over to one side of your body and then pressing yourself up very gently and easily. And we will come to an easy seated pose, just crossing the ankles here and coming to close our practice together, bringing the palms of the hands together, Anjali Mudra, closing your eyes, taking a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose, filling up your belly. Open mouth, exhale. And taking a moment just to honor yourself for making it here today. Maybe this is your first time getting on your mat in a while. Maybe this is your first time getting on your mat ever. And just really welcoming yourself to this journey of yoga and this journey of getting to know your body in a deeper and more um, intuitionally guided way. I am so grateful that you are choosing yoga to bring into your life. And I am so grateful that you chose to practice with me today. I hope to practice with you again very, very soon. From my heart to yours. Namaste. If you enjoyed this practice, please give it a like, a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know how it went for you, and share this video if you know somebody else that is starting their journey of yoga. And also subscribe to my channel, as I have many other videos out there and am doing new videos weekly, and so you don't want to miss out when a new video is uploaded. And then just joining my community of Zen Within Yoga with Michelle. Thank you so much, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Namaste.